This is Trash Talk, episode 3. We have a special guest star here from Drink Champs podcast, Noriega.
What the heck?
I don't think you know who Noriega is.
No.
Noriega it's a really big podcast right now. It's called Drink Champs. He has celebrities and rappers come on, and he used to be a rapper, and he looks identical to you. I'll show him to you after. But anyways, this is my buddy Ricardo. He's not only a brother, but he's a brother from church. We go to the same church, Calvary Chapel East Side in Palmdale. He also works with me doing hauling and with a couple of other haulers too. But I've heard a bunch of a lot of stories from Ricardo working with him and just his experience in life and in you know he's had a pretty crazy life. Yeah, very not professional at all right now with your phone. But anyways, we're gonna jump right to it. I have a couple questions for you. Basically, let me see. Ricardo, where did you grow up?
Well, I was born here, but I grew up in Mexico. I was raised in Mexico.
Okay.
You know, and I came over here when I was 9 years old.
Came over here when you were 9. What part of Mexico were you born? Well, where are you from? Huh?
Tepic Nayarit.
Where?
Tepic Nayarit.
Oh, Nayarit?
Yeah.
What? Fucking love that seafood. I didn't know that. Okay, that's cool. Shit. There you go. Keep the word always around you. Okay, so from Nayarit, you came over here, 9 years old, you said, right? And you landed where?
My mom's.
Well, I know, but where does your mom live?
Oh, Sun Valley.
Sun Valley, okay.
Usually, yeah.
Sun Valley is located in San Fernando Valley, right?
Yeah.
In the valley, in that valley,
yeah.
it's just like a part of it,
Yeah.
okay. And it's probably like a corner, right, of San Fernando Valley. Now, it's like one of the corners, right?
Middle.
Oh, in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Burbank, North Hollywood.
North Hollywood and
Sunland and...
I always thought Sunland and Sun Valley was the same shit.
No.
It's two different things. I think I learned that from you. All right. So, anyways, so you landed in Sun Valley, right? At 9 years old. How was your childhood like when you landed there? It's a poor area, right? Would you say, or is it a nice area? I don't know. I'm asking. Don't get offended.
Struggle.
Struggling there. Middle class, low class type of people around there, right? It was a lot of. I know I go there to dump a lot, so I mean I know it's a very like industrial area.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like that a couple of years ago.
It wasn't like that. It just started to become like that. Okay. What year was this when you landed in Sun Valley?
Say about 80 something. Yeah, forgot.
In the 80s?
Yeah.
In the 80s, okay. What was it like growing up in Sun Valley in the 80s? How was it?
Yeah, it's alright. You know, when you're a kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but once you turn 12, it's a different ball.
Different ball game?
Yeah.
What happened at 12? Why was it a different ball game?
What happens to everybody at 12? Moms,
Start getting hairs?
Yeah, Yeah.
Stop,
You go hair.
Puberty?
But you know what I mean? It's the family, you know what I mean?
How was your family life? Your mom was in the picture, your dad was in the picture.
Oh, yeah.
How was your upbringing in that sense at home?
They were there, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? Me, I wasn't there,
Okay. And why is that? Were you a knucklehead growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So where are you from? What hood are you from?
From Violent Boys.
You're from Violent Boys. Okay. Which is located in Sun Valley, right? Yeah. So I know Violent Boys to being a pretty big gang in Sun Valley. They're known. And to be wrapped around in that hood because you're Sun Valley, how did that go about? Like what made you get in the hood, or was it something that you got put onto? I know a lot of times the hoods either rush in fools or you go looking for the hood, or you know what I'm saying, because you're looking for family because of the upbringing and whatnot. How did it happen for you?
All of the above.
Yeah, all the above. Mm-hmm. I know. When we did our take before, you mentioned that you were in like a crew, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
What was it called?
It was called Little Rascals.
Little Rascals. And so what happened?
There's 3, 4,
Three, four.
Yeah.
There's a 3-man gang?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then, so what happened? So it was you 3 and then...
Yeah, they checked us and that's it.
They checked you?
Yeah.
And how did that happen? Tell us a story.
Well, it's easy as that. It's dirt barrio, it's violent.
Yeah.
And we was there,
And how old are you?
I was like 12.
You were 12?
Yeah.
Okay. So the hood put you took your, you ain't gonna be little rascals no more. It's violent right here. They beat you up? Yeah? Okay. All right. So from that point, so you got put on the hood, and what was your reputation in the hood?
Reputation? I was always a loner.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why? Because I have everything is going on, you know what I mean? Because when you're kids,
Uh-huh.
when everybody's growing up, how is it? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody like tries to be somebody,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Well, you got your different types of people, right?
Yeah.
You got the people trying to be somebody. You got the people just trying to have the hood on their back because of who they are, like the reputation. So kind of like the wannabes or whatever, right? And then you got the real motherfuckers, and then you got the killers, and then you got the
and us.
Mm-hmm.
Look, my homeboy, right? Like in us, we had to go to meetings, right?
Right.
We had to go. That's like if you didn't go, next time you see you, like, you get beat up, And then after that, right? When we do go to meetings, my home used to go like this: you have to get down. If you get down, I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah.
So we prefer to get down than getting beat up.
Right.
And I'm telling you, we're like not only because we had a green light, right? But my home used to be like,
Wait, you guys had the green light?
Yeah.
Violent?
Yeah.
I never heard of that.
For 7 years.
Oh yeah? What was this? What era? Violent boys?
Yeah.
Oh really? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I don't know how much you can go into that, but why'd you guys get the green light?
Can't say.
Right on. Okay, so anyways, so you're 12, you get put on, your reputation you're saying is you're trying to make your name. What exactly does that mean, making your name in the hood?
I'm not making my name, surviving against the bigger bullies,
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was, what I mean? Like, come on.
You were saying that, I know when we talked before, you were saying that nobody liked you in the hood.
Nobody liked me,
Why is that?
Why? Because I was a loner.
Because you were a loner.
And I used to go against like whatever they were doing, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Not only that, right? People think that like they're all bad, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you know what I mean? Like, and then when it comes up to it, you see them running this. You're running that way and they're running the other way.
Uh-huh.
You look back and nobody's there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
A lot of my homies were all, like I know my homie Osito. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Osito, he was with it,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was with it. But like all the older cats, like Blackie, my homie Phantom, all of them,
Yeah.
Like Hilario, he was the only one right there,
Right.
And everybody, and now everybody just has the fame, the name,
Right.
Like, they weren't there when it started, you know what I mean?
Right.
They weren't really there when it started. People say, you know what I mean? They but come on,
Were you one of the first ones that started violent?
I was there.
You were there when it was getting brought up?
When it was getting brought up,
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? At first, I didn't really do nothing, because why? Because you're a kid.
Uh-huh.
What do? You just like go around game banging,
Right.
That's all you do. You know what I'm saying? And like, and sometimes you do things they, you know what I mean? Like happens, at the time, it's stay in the moment,
Right.
But it's not planned,
Right.
You know what I mean? Nothing is ever planned. Come on. If you're gonna go put in work, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like something.
Yeah, it's spontaneous most of the times.
Yeah.
It's like
it's not even you putting in work. It's because you had a gun at that time where it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I would say
there was a lot of things
like
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like I want to go. You know what I mean? Most of the time, the people used to say, "Hey, I'm gonna go do this." What happens? They'll punk out. They go some other way, and they'll fucking hide for a little while and then come back.
Right.
You know?
Or they're high. A lot of fools get beer balls. A lot of fools because they gotta be on this. They gotta be on that. They don't like doing it sober.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is very true.
There's nothing really like. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
I get it.
some people who do like it, but no, not.
Yeah. And those are rare though. Like the you have like maybe a handful or less of the fools that are like really like.
Yeah.
They don't need nothing. They straight up just.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, you know what I mean? Tell me something. You know what I mean? Like, really, do you really want to get in trouble?
Yeah.
Do you, like, really, your homie's gonna send you money?
Yeah.
And for what? You should think about it, like,
Right.
Everything used to happen spontaneous, you know, all the time. You know?
Yeah. Spur of the moment.
Yeah. I mean, then we put in work because
so
it just happens, you know.
You're the first time you get busted. You're a kid, right? You're in juvie, right?
Yeah.
What happened there? What was the situation? What made you land in juvenile hall?
Like it was just things that happen, you know. It's like, you know, I was borrowing my dad's car.
Oh yeah. What happened with that?
My dad's car, you know, and went for a little cruise.
Who were you with?
Two of my, they weren't from a lot. They were just some homies I used to hang around with, you know. They were
okay.
friends, you know. And on the side, you know, some fools, they pull up to the side. This guy in the back, you know, he threw a screwdriver at them and the fools shot at us.
And how old are you?
Man, I remember probably 13.
13? Yeah. So when you pull up next to him, these fools throw a fucking screwdriver at you?
No,
you guys throw it.
No, we didn't know he did it. Until you know, they shot him, you know. Yeah, you know, I mean, like, really, and I kept on driving, you know what I mean, trying to get away, you know.
Right.
They popped my tire and they just took off, you know. And, you know, you had the guy in the back, you know, calling my name out, you know, saying, oh, you know what I mean, that guy shot at me. Shut the hell up, you just made my, you know, I'm going to be in trouble, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't even go home.
And the cop showed up.
Well, man, okay, so we were hiding in his apartment, right?
Right.
Upstairs, you know, and his parents and his whole family came out, you know. He's like, they were like, oh, why didn't you get, none of you get shot? Well, ask him why, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we took him to I didn't take him. You know, I had to go there because it's the closest place there was, right? If it wasn't for me, I would have dropped him off somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, got my car shot out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's blood all over my back, you know, I had to put tape on the white tape on it, you know?
Yeah,
so I could still drive it, you know? I had to run away from home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to run away from home, you know what I mean? And,
go hide out.
Yeah, go hide out, go look for those guys who, you know, did that, you know? Whatever, you know? Okay, so I got a flat tire, right?
Okay.
We got so lucky that day, right? Those people, they told on us, you know, where we were.
Okay.
Right? So they went over there, you know, and they got us. They all got us, right? And they took us to the police station. Guess what they did to us? They let us go on like, you know, they call her, I think they called one of my homies' sister, older sister, and they let us all go.
Right.
Walking, you know. So I walked back to the car, you know, I went and stole the tire, put it on, and I took off to Palmdale, over here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then we got a flat tire in the freeway, right? And at that time I already had a little 22, right? Because, you know, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna go get it. So anyways, we were to party with some girls. When we were coming over here, we got a flat tire. The cop pulled up back to us. I tried to run with the gun. Well, I did run with the gun, threw it. And guess what? There I am, juvenile hall.
Juvenile hall. How long did you
car was reported stolen. That reported car stolen.
That's crazy. So how long did you do in juvie?
I don't even remember. Probably I think like 6 months to 8 months, something like that.
6 months to 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got out. Oh no, I got out early. As a matter of fact.
Okay. Yeah, we're still on. I just wanted to make sure that we're still recording. All right. So you go to juvie. You do the 6 months.
Yeah.
You get out.
I didn't do the 6 months. You know what happened? That got in a fight in there. The shortest guy there was, his name was Sturdy Pony.
It's always the shortest guy.
You know, that fool broke my jaw, and you know what I said? I said that I fell mopping, you know?
Okay.
Because it's wet, so they let me go home.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, so
sue them, you know?
You get out juvie. What's your next move? You go back to the hood. You start gangbanging again, right? When do you end up in prison? When was your first time you go to prison?
I was like almost 19.
19 years old? Yeah. Caught your first term.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you do?
I did it a couple years.
Couple years? Wow. What'd you do to land in there?
Ever want to talk about it?
I mean, it's over.
Huh?
It's over.
Yeah, it's over. But I know.
How about a real quick story about it? You don't have to go into detail.
No, I don't remember why.
Ricardo's a big kid.
I just did something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it well, I mean, it caught you a couple of years, so let's try to guess. Okay, so you do a couple of years. What's prison like? You're 19 years old, you're young, I remember I was 19 when I first went to jail, and I remember when I went in there. Oh man, like I said, the most horrible thing to say probably ever, right? And but at the time, 19, I was like, fuck yeah, I'm right here with the homies. I'm putting work for the hood and blah 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 blah, right? Like that was how I went in there. Like I'm like, I wasn't like I wouldn't say I wasn't scared. Yeah, it was intimidating. I'm 19 with all these, fucking crazy ass fools and shit like that. But at the same time, I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm. This is my lifestyle. This is what I like. This is where I'm in now. Boom, fuck it, I don't care. That was my mentality at 19.
Yeah.
What was your mentality at 19? Survival? Mm-hmm. In there?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you feel like you needed to survive?
The green letters.
That's right. Damn. So how was that? Pretty bad. Mm-hmm. Well, what did you have to do in order to?
I was getting beat up 3 times a day.
Damn. 3 times a day.
Lunch, dinner.
What? 39 seconds or? Yeah, hard 39, huh? So, I guess I shouldn't. I don't know. Do we get in trouble every time? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Nah, hell no. Yeah, so there's like regulation in jail, right?
You know how much this shit's watered down, so you know what I mean?
No, I know. And I know we've talked about this before. Like it gets to a point where it's watered down, where it's watered down now compared to back then.
Oh yeah.
But you get regulated for the most craziest things, but for a green lighter, yeah, I mean, fuck, you got the whole South Side on you, so. Yeah, I can only
friends.
I can only imagine.
I used to wake up every morning.
You used to wake up hoping one of your homies landed, huh?
No. I didn't wish that.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true.
Because you had to be right there just with me.
Yeah, with you. Yeah, so you had no buddies, and you had to stay to be good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, like I remember the first time, like I remember they were telling me like run out, and I was like, what the. I didn't know what time it was,
Yeah.
Like, right now, and like when I lay down on my bed, after I got beat up.
Yeah.
And when I lay down on my bed, and I was plotting.
Your next move.
I did. I took out the main fool.
Yeah. And you got smashed out?
Yep. No, I didn't get smashed out.
No?
I got smashed bad. But they woke me. They just put me back in bed.
Wow, that's crazy.
That
was an everyday thing, huh? Especially
that's because I told them.
Once you get up to prison, though, it's a little different up there, no?
I told them to put me back in bed after.
Yeah.
Cause I already know I was gonna get beat up. I told them I didn't want to leave there. Yeah, because I was gonna get mine.
And you did.
All the time.
So, tell me about how many times you been to prison?
Not a lot. Like, say, 5.
5 times? That's a lot.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
That's a lot. I don't know if you want to go into depth on this or not, but you've told me before you've gotten... what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. Where they smash you out the yard.
Oh, yeah.
How many? Because this is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because
people just run,
exactly. So
I got smashed a couple of times,
And you still stayed.
Yeah, why not?
No, I'm just saying because normally how the story goes.
So look at this, right? You're in the street, right? I was getting stabbed with real knives, right?
Yeah.
And then there I get stabbed with the little.
With the little,
Yeah, and beat up.
Right.
Like, what's the most you can do?
Yeah.
Right.
But the story always goes is, oh yeah, he went no good because he got smashed out the yard.
They can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
I was still in the yard.
Yeah.
I was still in the next yard. You know what I mean?
And
I was, still walking.
Right.
Like, just now, like, I prefer how I'm walking now. As a Christian life.
Right.
Then.
And we're gonna get to that point. We're gonna get to the part where you completely change your life and give your life to God and give Him all the credit of who you are today. We'll get to that part. But what do they call you from the hood?
Call me Boxer.
Boxer? Why they call you Boxer? Wild guess.
I don't even know how to fight.
No? But you win. But you win, huh? Can't whoop me. Can't whoop me.
Nah, you know.
So why they call you Boxer though? How? I mean, you get the name for some way. So how'd you get it?
I don't know. One of my homies just gave it to me.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it did pretty good. I guess at that time, right?
Saw somebody out and you was like, oh yeah, this boy. You probably had like a boxer stance or something.
Probably, you know. I used to get beat up a lot though, too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what I mean? I stayed up, like, what's up, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You know, like, okay.
Not the house.
Yeah, you know what I mean? There was one, and then, you know, like, the other one jumped in, and I'm like, oh, man, come on. We're supposed to be homies, and then they kind of jumped, you know?
Right. So, how did you become the king of naked burpees? What?
Naked burpees.
Oh, okay. My bad. Not what naked burpees, no? All right, so... let's see. So you're with the homies and then you start running with the blacks. When did that happen?
Okay.
Nah, all right. So let's talk about that. How's that racial tension in there in prison? How crazy is it that when you're out here, you even have homies that are your own homies that are blacks? You have blacks that are in your hood, right? All right, so
I said all that, you know what I mean? I never had a problem with none of the race.
Right.
Until, like, you know, something happened, you know?
Right.
You know, like, right, you know what I mean? Then...
How was the riots?
I mean,
what was the craziest riot you've ever been in?
They started like 2.
You started it?
Yeah, but...
What happened?
It was because, I don't remember why it happened.
Everybody wanted to shower with you.
You know?
Before that.
I don't know why it happened, you know, but I've been beating up, I remember it was, one of the, you know, woods, you know, it was... a misunderstanding, you know?
A wood?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, but hey,
for everyone out there, a wood is a Caucasian, a white man, Aryan Brotherhood, all that shit.
But, like, you know, I mean, it was just like misunderstanding, you know?
Okay, and the riot cracked off, so what? It was everyone against everyone.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay,
yeah, like, you know, and then, I mean, all that, you know, riots and all that, you know, all that race, you know? I mean, I never really was for it, you know?
Right.
I mean, you know, I always had respect for everybody. They always have respect for, you know what I mean?
But it's crazy when you going in there with that mentality. You have you carry yourself a certain way out here, right? Mm-hmm. Where you get along with everybody, no matter what, unless, you know, is who you beef or whatever. But then you go in there and you're like, fuck, I can't get along with this one, and you might like get along with them because you get along because it's like you're bunky or you're celly or whatever. For whatever reason, you get mixed in there with another race and you guys become homies. And then it's like, you know, hey, ease up on being friends and all that shit. Yeah. But I know you've always gone against the grain, what you were telling me.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really give a fuck about what a big homie would say or nothing like that.
I mean, like, all that stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, look at now. It's all watered down, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing is all watered down, you know?
Did you get pretty up there?
No.
As far as rank or anything like that?
No, really, who gets up there? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, of course, I don't want to go into that, but I know different tattoos have different meanings of what you've done and, you know, and Gora and all that.
But, like, you know, tell me something, everybody gets whatever they want.
Right.
Because, you know what? I've seen people with, like, things they're not supposed to be getting.
Right.
But, you know what I mean? They still have it, you know?
Right.
I mean, you know, who says they're not supposed to be getting what? You're paying for my tattoo?
Yeah.
No.
Right. No, I've yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever they, you know, they say, oh, I got this, I got that, you know, it's like, they just threw it on you.
So, the tattoo on your eye, is that like a Chinese symbol for, like, prosperity and strength?
No.
What?
I was young and dumb, you know, and I thought...
Young and dumb?
Yeah.
No.
I was, you know, I thought it was...
So what does it mean?
Okay, so,
I know what it means, but what is
the sun? It was supposed to be the sun, okay? Not
really?
A Joker, nothing like that.
Oh, shit, never mind. I didn't know what it means.
Hey, you just heard it a little
hey,
more.
Fool, on anything I love, I always thought it was the Joker shit. It's for some Valley.
Me like that.
For some Valley. Oh, shit, that's hilarious, fool.
There's no Joker. Everybody confused that all the time, man.
Oh, my God, that's funny. Oh, man. Okay, cool. And then you got, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Let's not mention her.
Let's not mention her. Okay, so, all right, let's talk about the tooth. What happened?
Oh.
Why the missing tooth? What happened there?
Some dumbass fool. Excuse my language. You know? So he tried to be somebody in there, you know? You know, and I was gonna get that fool, you know?
Okay.
And what happened? He sent, you know, some fools after me, you know? So I went against all of those fools, you know?
Right.
I got my tooth knocked out. Well, not really knocked out, you know? It was still
loose.
there. It was still there, right?
Just popped it out.
Yeah, and when I got out, you know what I should do to it? I put crazy glue on it.
Moco de gorila. Moco de gorila.
It lasted for a long time. I didn't want to lose my tooth, you know?
Yeah. Okay. We're getting close here. So let's see. Okay. Here's a couple of questions from the fans.
Fans.
Let's see. Oh yeah, they're saying we should have a push-up contest right now between me and you.
Oh no.
All right. So you're gangbanging, you're living life to the fullest, doing drugs, right? You're a drug addict, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So, you know, I'm not shy to that. So was I.
Then as I call you back.
And then what exactly is the turning point to when God comes in your life?
This barely happened.
This barely happened.
I mean, God was in my life. God was in my life, like our life, you know.
Well, of course. I mean, yeah, God's always been there.
Yeah.
Right, from beginning to end. And I know you realize that. I know you've told me too. When you were high, you used to read the Bible a lot. You've always had God with you, even in prison and in stuff like that. You used to read the Bible a lot and have God in your heart. You used to go to the church, the chapel with the chaplain and stuff like that. But obviously you kept going with your way of life, right? So God was working, of course, in you, but
well, he still is, you know.
Of course. But when was that like? That's it. I know when I just got out right now. Dennis told me that you had just sobered up from a time, because you were sober before I knew you.
Yeah.
And then you went back to the shit, and then you sobered up like a couple months before me.
Well, you know us drug addicts.
Right.
You know? It's like
it's a revolving door.
Yeah, you know, and
right.
Like, you know, we're never safe.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Every day you gotta
work. Even if
work.
you hide in your closet.
Right. You know? Or in the garage.
Yeah. I mean, like anything could happen to spark it up, you know, or you know, I mean, just be there at the wrong time, or
right,
or anything, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And but you have God with you now, helping you at all times. Yeah. Not that He hasn't been there, but you're more involved. I know we go to church 3 times a week.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't fall.
Doesn't mean you can't fall, of course. I
mean, God can only do so what, you know, be there for you and everything, you know?
Right. But no, 100%. You definitely gotta put your part in it also, not just, you know, God isn't just a lamp you rub and ask for 3 wishes and it happens.
Yeah, it's all up to you, us, to, you know, still keep on going, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I still hang around with that. Like, I still go around, you know, hang around, you know. Like, but still think down.
I know you do it because you're trying to help people. And I always think in my mind, like, even today when we were talking earlier, or sometimes the people you surround yourself with, in my mind I'm like, fuck, you know, and this goes for me too, right? But it's like, man, if we think we need to help ourselves, like, we start trying to help everyone else, the people that we used to hang around with that you know is still in the shit, and you're over there like, hey, you know, I found a better way. Come, I got you. Come and eat. Come, just stay off drugs. It's happened to me to where I've fallen back into it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I was trying to help somebody else. Yeah. In fact, that's what happened on my last one. You know what I'm saying? I got back into drugs, you know, because I was trying to help somebody that was all tweaked out. And you know, it went from like, bro, just come and chill with me. Let's go fishing. Let's go fishing. Let's go. That was my thing. Let's go fishing. It's calm. It's soothing. You know, let's be sober, blah, blah, blah. One thing led to another. I started drinking more, and then it led me back. You know, and then I got in a fight with the wife, and then I went over there super drunk, and my homie pulled up. I knew he had shit on him, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm gone. Let me get some. Don't let me take it again. If you let me take it again, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Never fucked them up. Kept going. You know what I'm saying? That's how it. that's how it started with me on this last run, and that's what ultimately landed me in jail again, and it sucked. So I know with you, I see, man, you're completely a great person. But I probably should have expressed this in the beginning of the video, but you have like the biggest heart ever, and you're like a big old teddy bear. Don't fuck with him. Because, we'll get into this other little story, a crazy story about the guy that pulled up at church and then saw you.
I don't want to say that.
No, we don't tell that story.
No, we're not.
So, but anyways, dude, Ricardo, his biggest heart ever, will stop what he's doing. I mean, right now, look how many calls he's gotten. I know work is calling him, but he's here to do this video with me because he knows I'm enjoying it. He knows that I like doing this, and that's what friends do. You know what I'm saying? We help each other out and whatnot. I know he doesn't want to be here doing this, but he is. So I'm super grateful for you doing this, honestly, completely from the bottom of my heart. I got you. But real quick, I want to tell that story. Okay, so we're at church, right? Men's Bible study, right? Tuesday nights, 7:00. I pull up to the parking lot. I park. I'm in the car. I'm like, grabbing my Bible, my phone, getting ready to go inside.
Just say his name.
I don't even remember. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to say his name. But anyway, so I pull up. This guy pulls up behind me, right? Suburban, tinted windows, and doesn't pull up like in a parking spot. He pulls up felt like he was trapping me in, right? You know what I'm saying? So right away in my mind, things like, fuck, should I grab my, I was like, nah, whatever. I'm at church. And I'm not known in Palmdale at all. So what am I worried about? So I get out and I'm like, what's up, bro? Because I feel pinned in, and it's dark. So I'm like, what? Did somebody see me that knows me that I have some kind of like old beef with? Whatever. So I pull out and this guy gets out and goes, hey, bro, check it out, man. I just got out. Hey, look, I need, I'll give you the pink slip to my Suburban right now. And he had the paper. He's like, I'll give you the pink slip right now if you just get me some food and I could take a shower. And I'm like, what? I was like, all right, this was tweaked out, right? Whatever. But I was like, look, bro, you came at the right time. Right now, I'm walking into Bible study. We potluck every Tuesday here. Everyone brings food. So it's like a gang of food that we bring. And we eat a lot right here. You came at the right time. We got bathrooms. You could bird bath real quick. And then, get some food and listen to the message. And he was hesitant or whatever, and I was like, and I kind of was like, bro, just park. Like, stop being hard-headed. Just park. Let's go inside, blah, blah, blah. I call Ricardo because I'm still tripping out. And I know Ricardo's either around or he's in Bible study. So I call him. I didn't even know Ricardo was like, he's just like, I forgot what you told me. But I was like, Ricardo, where you at, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know you were inside. So I walk in with the guy, right? I know my Pastor Indy's going to be there. Pastor Indy, his past, same kind of past. We're all kind of in the same kind of bubble, just different times with the Lord, right? So anyways, so I knew Indy would understand that he's walking in. So we walk in and then we hit the corner and here comes Ricardo. And the guy, when he looks at Ricardo, he looks at him and I swear I see the guy and I see a guy like eyes wide open like this, and I'm like, oh shit, like what happened? I know Ricardo's known out here in the Antelope Valley and stuff like that, right? So I'm just like, oh shit, what happened? So this guy's like, hey bro, I don't want any problems, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't want any problems. Is it cool? Are we cool? And Ricardo's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, he has no idea what this guy is stunned about. Like, he's just like, whoa, bro, relax. Are we cool or what? And I don't, did he offer money or something like that? Did he offer money?
No.
I don't think, okay. So anyways, and Ricardo is literally no idea what he's talking about. He's like, bro, whatever it is that I can't remember, forget about it. We're with God now. You're with God. I'm with God now. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? And the guy's still like, are you sure? And he still didn't know, are you sure? And he's like, no. Ricardo's not asking what's happening, but I wanted to know. I was like a little metiche. And I'm like, what happened? What did this will do to you, And he's like, all right, bro, look. I hope this doesn't bring it up. Now, I hope you're not tripping now that I bring it up. He's like, but I don't know how long ago, years ago, he goes, you and your buddy and I was like, what? I was like, really? You He's like, yeah, you me it and everything. What was the deal with that? What was the story behind that?
I don't remember.
It's not a big deal.
I don't remember. Bro. I don't even remember him.
You know the story. What happened?
For real, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
What happened with the story?
I don't remember really.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, so man, I wish I did remember because you did tell me the story and I forget. Anyways, crazy that this guy seen him like that and was tripping out. There was another story. What was the other story I always tell about you? It's that one, and then there's one more.
I don't remember.
Remember when I told Emilio? There was two stories. There was one more.
Emilio? What's Emilio?
Emilio, when we went to go work at Echo Park. Remember?
Oh.
I told him one other story, and I can't remember. What was it?
It was that one, the same story.
No, and there was one more.
No, I don't.
Oh, man.
I'll probably not even talk about that one. It's up in the air.
Everything's done, yeah. It's not gonna matter. All right. Well, anyways, Ricardo, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.
I'm glad we're with God and we're not doing all that dumbass shit. And yeah, man, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, brother. Trash Talk 3.